Everything in the world says this is not going to work, but we're gonna try it anyway. It's February 19th, 2026. I just got home from Florida for the Orlando Hamcation yesterday. And while I was there, Dave, KB5U2Y Meshtastic Dave, gave me this Signal Plus 824 to 960 megahertz Yagi that I want to try out for MeshCore. And this all kind of started, I was watching Robert Digital Rancher's late shift live stream prior to Hamcation, and I asked if he knew any good 915 megahertz Yagis, and he was like, that's a really good idea. I don't. So we started exploring that, and there was a few online that he checked out, and Dave chimed in. He's like, I've got a couple. He's like, I'll just give you one of these, Mike. So, okay. I think these are about 70 bucks on Amazon, and I want to put this up on my tower and point it southwest to see if I can hit the MeshCore, the next closest MeshCore repeater that's about 14.7 miles south of me. So why do I say everything in the world is saying this isn't gonna work? Well, let's hop over onto the desktop and I'll show you. So I was looking at some maps and figuring out how far away and what the compass direction was to the next closest repeater to me, and it's this guy way down here. And I went to this, I just Googled like line of sight map or something like that, and I came across this SCADAcore.com, whatever. So you basically just drop a pin wherever you are, and basically like point A and point B, and it tells you basically the radio path. So like all this stuff. So here's me, I'm at 138 meters of elevation, and we've got some obstacles in here, and this line is red, saying it doesn't work. So that's strikes 2 and 3 right there. But MeshCore on the app also has a line of sight thing you can use that presumably these are all the obstacles, and like this red area here is like nay. I don't really know what any of this means because MeshCore didn't put any kind of information as to how to read this, but this is basically also telling me no. Now, this is assuming probably like ground level, where my antenna will probably be maybe 20 feet probably off the ground, but I don't think we're going to get much luck with that either. I just don't have enough elevation. The other concern, and we all talk about like every antenna is a compromise. Like whatever video you make, there's always some guy, oh, that's a compromised antenna. Well, a Yagi's a compromised antenna. Sure, I've got a lot of gain, say 10 dBi. I think this is a 10 dBi gain antenna, so like 8 dB compared to a dipole. So we got some gain, but the problem is that's all like forward gain this way, right? So anyone else that's in the Huntsville, Texas area who might have a MeshCore companion or another repeater, they might not be able to hear me because most of my signal's going that way, right? So the compromise there is I'm going to be pointing south, but if there's anyone that comes north of me, I might not hear them. So if that's the case, maybe the omnidirectional in the future might be the better option. Obviously not the one that came with the Seed Studio, because that antenna is kind of jank. It's just whoops. It's one of these kind of antennas that are, you know, they're better than some, but not really the greatest. So we're gonna hop on the roof. This comes with an N connector, so I've got an N to SMA there. I'm not gonna waterproof anything. I mean, the N connector's pretty okay, but it looks like there's a gasket inside the SMA, so we should be able to waterproof it. And then I finally actually used this. I bought this. This guy was selling these at Huntsville Hamfest. He was here last year or the year before for like $1. It's a little SMA wrench, so hopefully I'll be able to get that on there. But we're gonna bring up the drill with our 10 millimeter socket, because why would it not be 10 millimeter? And yeah, we'll experiment. It'll either work or it won't. We'll get up there, and I've got my companion node, my Seed Studio T1000 in the little, this is from, what the heck, Alley Cat. She makes this little clip for these things. You put a Baofeng clip on there, and it's like totally retro. Like if you were a kid that grew up in the 90s, you probably had a Motorola Bravo Express pager, and this just reminded me so much of it. So that's what I keep this in. So we'll have that up on the roof with us. So let's go see if we can hit a MeshCore repeater 14.7 miles south of us with all kinds of stuff blocking our signal. I'll see you on the roof. That horrible noise you hear is T-Mobile destroying my backyard. I don't know what they're doing. Well, this wrench doesn't do shit. Fire that on the ground. All right, let's try that again. 3D printed SMA wrenches that you buy for $1 are not good. I don't know why Seed Studio made this SMA so inconvenient, but boy howdy did they. They're like, oh, you wanted to get your fingers in there? No. I don't even know if I'll be able to get the adapter in here. I don't know. This is going to be tricky. Good thing I half-assed this by putting these, what are they called? Zip ties on there. So we'll just hang that there. I'm gonna do the scary part sitting down, because I'm not too keen on hanging over the edge of my roof. No health insurance and all. Go USA Healthcare. Something like that. And get your nut on before everything falls off. Okay, it's on. Now we can rotate it and raise it up. Yeah, okay, good. I'm just gonna leave this antenna here. Whatever. The $1 million question is, can we get that coax connected here? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. This would probably be easier if I had taken this node off, but you know, why would I do that? I don't think this is gonna fit, or maybe it is. No. That's a male. That's a male. That doesn't work. Why would they use a male? Okay. So can we take this off? Would that be female? I don't know. If I can connect that to there and then that to there, there goes all our dB and coax loss. Oh, and then I put that self-amalgamating tape on here. This might be all for naught, boys. Can I? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't. Oh, that's male too. Wow. Just wow. Okay, several days later, I have the right adapter. It's called an RP SMA. It looks like this. And I'll leave a link to Amazon where I bought it. But we got everything up. There's the stupid little connector there. And I looked online and I figured out what direction or what compass heading the next repeater south of me is. So I've got it kind of pointed in that direction. So let's go back off the roof and see if any of this work has done anything. I doubt it, but we'll see. All right, hold on to your butts. Let's see if we did anything. I got my iPhone connected to my Seed Studio T1000 that is then connected up to the solar node. So let's send out an advert, see if we get anything back. Doesn't look like it. Let's connect right to the repeater here and send an advert from that. And let's see if we can send an advert from that and be picked up by anything. And it doesn't look like it. That's unfortunate. And it still doesn't look like we're being heard. Let's send one more advert just for the heck of it. And as I suspected, we're not being heard. But hey, at least it's not an APRS digi, whatever the heck it's called. So, yeah, I think I need more height, and that's the bottom line. Height is might. There's a lot of terrain between us. That might be a big ask to even go the 14 point whatever miles it is. But hey, I got a Yagi up. I left the omnidirectional vertical on the repeater as well, because, well, since this doesn't work, I probably will end up taking it down, but not today because I got another cut from the Seed Studio thing. So, but hey, thanks for coming along and watching me fail. The greatest thing about failure is that we get to learn more. And what I learned today is I need a taller tower in a new house on a lot of land so I can put up a huge antenna farm. Maybe we'll start a GoFundMe for that. But for now, my name is Mike K. and I'm Marty. Thanks so much for watching Ham Radio 2. We'll see you next time. 73.